was the most memorable thing from your childhood? Mine happened to be sports, especially competitive sports. Research in sports context has examined the process of socialization into sports participation. Kenya and McPherson reported that before high school, individuals are encouraged to participate in sports primarily by their family members and to a lesser extent by their friends. In high school, however, individuals receive greater reinforcement from coaches and peers other than family members. For college athletes, the greater amount of reinforcement comes to their peers. These findings suggest that the influence on a child's interest and involvement in sports, and also that various socializing agents exert a differential influence over time. Therefore, I believe that there are many pros to playing sports when you are younger. People, however, think that by playing when you're younger has an impact on your life when you're older, whether it's your health, which could cause problems, which is expenses, when surgery on your knees, however, because that's a big one, or hips, feet, just not being able to walk with arthritis, just putting too much wear and tear on your body when you're younger by starting too little. However, the pros are you get into a routine of like your health, and by learning to play the sport when you're younger gets you better prepared for whenever you're older and more into high school, and you make friends along the way, which could last a lifetime in the relationships you make. So therefore, I do believe in the long run, it is more beneficial when you get older. Therefore, I believe by playing sports when you are younger is a better situation overall, and I'm going to try to persuade the different allegations made toward this that people think otherwise. First off, previous research with a national sample shows that 73% of adults in the United States are interested or fairly interested in watching sports, and that's by Lieberman in 1991. Therefore, that's another thing, is that the adults are very interested in watching sports, so people think that the kids that are playing sports only do it because of their parents. So that's a con that that's why people don't want their kids playing sports. It isn't enough that the parents of their children are developing the skills and team skills and individuals and practicing social interaction under stressful circumstances. Winning is everything, not messing up is everything, making mom and dad proud is everything, and that's why some people do not want their children playing sports when they're younger. Our kids also see pro athletes talking trash, brawling, taunting, and retaliating and being rewarded for that behavior, and that's the opposite ideal of American sportsmanship. With such athletes as role models, it's no wonder parents and coaches don't want their kids playing sports when they're younger. Kids also who take a big step up from rec sports to a travel team often take private instruction at $70 an hour or more, or attend specialized camps or sports clinics where attendance is skyrocketing. The governing body of Little League Baseball, for example, has seen attendance more than double to 2,900 kids at its 5 summer camp locations around the country, and I found that at the National Organization of Little League Baseball. Now, some of the pros of playing sports when you are younger is that there are 81 things found that kids identified as fun about sports, and winning ranked number 48. So kids do get way more out than the final score at that sport. And I found this from an author, Amanda Visick, which is an associate professor at Millikan Institute at George Washington University. She also says that children ranked good sportsmanship and showing appreciation for one another as a crucial ingredient in making sports fun. Cooperation is what underlies the concept. The idea of working as a united one and feeling like they're a part of something bigger than what the prize is overall. That's what Visick says. The pros also of organized sports is that it can help with children grow and giving them a sense of achievement while building teamwork and decision making and problem solving and communication skills. Sport enables children to channel their energy, their aggression, their competitiveness in a healthy way instead of in a more non-healthy way that can lead to consequences. Also, it can improve health. You get into forms of physical activity that may reduce your healthcare costs and lasting habits of physical fitness. Also, it combats the problem of growing childhood obesity. By playing sports when you are younger, I think there are more pros and cons, and the cons can be overweighed by the cons, because the cons having to do with the expenses and travel and some of the things that your children, but they're going to be missing out. The expenses, there's always going to be money issues in everything you do in life, but the lifelong relationships and memories your children make and the benefits they gain from playing the sports will outweigh the cons that I discussed earlier in the speech. Therefore, playing sports as a kid is way more beneficial in the long run. Thank you.